Hello everyone, my name is Shane, my online name is Lanzer, and today is day 43 of Bitpetite. As you can see now, the two deposits that I've been tracking are now under the completed deposit section here. They finished as of the 7th of October, and these are the amounts that it said I should have received. 733 and 1458, which would be 15,252. 1407, which is what it says that I earned, and we will check that against what actually was earned. So I have no more active deposits and my balance is now 0, so I withdrawn everything. With Bitpetite, you do not recover your principal, so it replaces your principal with this 147% return that it says it will give. So let's look at the metrics tracker. I originally invested $10,375 worth 2.4 Bitcoins. The interest rate is 4.5% on weekdays, Monday through Friday, and weekends accrues 1%. And you may notice that there's no indicator that there's going to be a weekend and weekday rate, although it does say it elsewhere. But it's just interesting to know that the daily interest rate says 4.5%. There's no mention. Regardless, the total return was advertised as 147%. The recoverable principal is no, so you do not get this $10,000 back. The total daily was quoted at $496.43, and with a total projected return of $16,000. Now, it said 147% as the ROI on this website here. However, what I notice is that when you actually take this number and divide it by your principal, then your adjusted rate of return per what they said you're going to get here is now 156%, not 147%. So that is another inconsistency. First start date was 26 days, and evaluation period of 43 days, which was when Bitpetite said that the completion date was going to be of 7 October. So individually, I had two active investments, $9,840, $499. Here are the weekend hourly rates that I calculated, and the weekly dividends that I would receive, which is $2,700. Monthly dividends, which I was supposed to receive, is $11,500. Daily dividends, $496 was what I was supposed to receive, although that's not adjusted for weekend and weekday. And then the total net is supposed to be $16,216. Completion date of October 7th, and supposed to be for 42 days, although as you'll see, it's ended up being 43 days. So the actuals. The transfer process was actually really simple, the simplest one I've come across so far, which was as you accrue dividends here, the dividends then turn into your balance, and it is given to you in whatever method you chose in the very beginning. You could choose USD, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin. I chose to show it in United States dollars, and once there, then you hit the withdraw button. It will automatically send it to whatever wallet is saved at the time. So it goes from Bitcoin to USD, back into Bitcoin, and then back into United States dollars, which is the transfer to a bank account. Actual break even was yes, and that was done on break even was on day 30. Valuation days remaining is 0. So the total interest paid was $15,285 and 7902, which is, you can automatically tell, is different than what Bitpetite says that I received. I checked and I rechecked, and I I don't see where I calculated it incorrectly. So I calculated that I received 33 more dollars than Bitpetite says I received. So my weekday hourly rate is $19.4541. That matches what was advertised. My weekend was $4.3231. That matches. My weekly dividend was 4542.0008, and you may notice that doesn't match with the weekly dividend. So that's a little weird. I didn't notice that before. I checked my math, and these numbers came exactly from these numbers here, which came from these numbers, which is what was advertised when I first put this together on day number 1. That is a difference of $160. So the monthly I calculated as $10,738, and that was by taking September 1st all the way to September 30th. So that's the monthly dividend that I had been receiving, and compared to the $11,000 of which it said I should have been receiving, that's a difference of $800. These two do not agree with Bitpetite, and I don't understand how they got these numbers. So already the advertise did not hold up to the weekly and the monthly. On the hourly and the daily, it did. So in any case, we'll keep going. So the actual loss of advertise was $800, and I'll explain that down here. Total difference from payout to bank deposit, I call that a sprint, from here to here was $150. I lost about $12 every sprint. Total fees was $234. Average fee per sprint was $19, and my average total free rate was about 2.3% per sprint. Average daily interest rate, so average across the week, 3.5%. So I was recording that I was receiving the 4.5 and the 1%. So the gross amount was $15,285.79, and then you'll automatically notice that the net return is $15,402.75, which gives you a difference of $117 in favor of the net return after the net return assessed fees. So clearly something went wrong, because the net return properly reduced the fees out of the gross return, but the net return still ended up more than the gross return by about $117. So my net return was $15,402. The projected was supposed to be $16,216. That is a difference of $814. So here in the ledger are all the details, and it's everything that. So from the first day withdrawal, I started recording differing amounts than what Bitpetite said I was going to receive, and that was the case with almost every withdrawal. This inconsistency was a bit frustrating to try and track, because try as I might, I could not rearrange the numbers to get to where Bitpetite was calculating, and my discussion with the customer support didn't help me figure out what was the problem. Okay, so in the end I lost about $30 between here and here. So as far as consistency and accuracy goes, I'm definitely not giving Bitpetite full marks on that. And then once you get past the odd inconsistencies, the numbers themselves, I lost about. The net return of principal was 148%. They quoted me 147%, but as I mentioned, when you compare that, when you actually do the math for yourself, based on what they said you were going to receive in net income, and then adjust the return on investment accordingly, it actually bumped it up about 10%. So I should have received 156%, not 147%. And those inconsistencies make things worse for Bitpetite. So I lost 7.85% of the quoted of the adjusted rate of return. And that 7.85% loss is by itself reasonable to me. So, would Lancer invest in Bitpetite again? I would, with caution. And that caution is on the left-hand side. It did not reach very likely because of the odd inconsistencies between Bitpetite's own reporting of their return on investment compared to their total projected, and then their weekly and monthly not matching up with their hourly. So a little bit weird, not transparent or consistent. However, the numbers are with an acceptable margin of error when it comes to the difference in return on investment and the interest rates. That's everything I have for this video. Have a great day. Goodbye.